Hey, I'm Birdman.
Hey, I'm Michael.
And it's time for Get on Target at the Hub.
Yes.
He's going to end up saying this. We're going to get him.
Yeah, well, I'll get the hub. I'll get that part eventually here.
Awesome. So we got in trouble.
Yeah, we get in trouble every week. Every week.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, we're not allowed to touch the guns. We know when we're live. So we're going to try to do it with the pre-recorded sections where you shoot.
Yeah, it's weird though, because like nothing's live. Because we record this before we go live.
Yeah, I know. It's just that we post via live. And I tried to plead that case, but they said, they didn't give us a strike, so that's a nice thing.
Right. Yeah, at least they were like, okay, yeah, just go ahead and do that again next week. We'll remove it again, so...
Anyway, so we'll try, and if not, we'll just be uploading the episodes from point forward.
Yeah.
But it might be because we did a lot of handguns before.
Yeah, we did a lot of handguns, and I did a lot of handling. When you put a firearm in front of me, it just, you got to touch it. So I'm like Ricky Bobby, you know, it's just like, what do I do with my hands? So
he hooked me up with Gallo Tech,
yes.
Right? And so now over there,
yes,
well away from us on the wall.
Yes, we are not able to touch it. I cannot get that urge to do that. So you are looking at what is the Iron Horse Firearms thumb rifle. However, they have sold to Blackwater Ammunition, and so now it is under the Blackwater umbrella. And this rifle is really cool. So if I look over here, I'm looking at the rifle. Where it is in the room for me is over here. You guys have a up close and personal look at it where you don't have to actually look away. So if I look over there, I'm just looking at the rifle to confirm something. So the one we're looking at is our rental gun.
Okay.
It's got a Trijicon AccuPoint 1:4 optic. Very cool optic, uses the daylight to power the center dot basically. It's kind of different in the fact that it just has, almost like my finger, just one line that goes up and then a light up in the center. So nothing around it to kind of get in your way. You just put that where you want and boom, it hits. Use our watches and stuff like that, everything these days tells us something. So anyway, super cool optic. It's running, I want to say, a Vortex mount, quick detach mount with American Defense. They partner with them on that. And then it has, of course, the Blackwater Ammunition thumb rifle. That is the main firearm. So what is this thumb rifle? We'll actually throw up some pictures of what my finger looks like, my thumb looks like in the gun right now. And then we'll also throw up some pictures of what it looks like without, so you can see the trigger itself. So after you saw that, you basically see that the trigger you push with your thumb. So no longer is it a what is this, your index finger?
Yeah.
No longer is it your index finger.
Red rum.
Right? Yeah. It is now your thumb.
Yeah.
So the cool thing with the thumb is it takes less muscles to move the thumb than it does your index finger. And so their thinking is you're more accurate when you move your thumb versus this, because when I go like this, I actually want to pull a lot of people will pull their hand with it.
Yeah, and it's like that kind of, the other thing, you're literally you just push forward. It's
right.
And it's crazy because you actually increase your grip.
Right, as you do it.
As you're doing it. So
yeah, so it's exactly, not only are you increasing your grip, so it's very natural feeling. It doesn't feel, to me, to learn to shoot is something that, I mean, some of us say it's natural, but sometimes some people feel it's unnatural to curve their finger into there. In precision shooting, you'll see people, instead of gripping the gun, they'll actually take their thumb, keep it on the other side, and grip the grip with their thumb on the other side, preventing their finger from going deep into the trigger, so that they have less pull, less jerk. It's just more of a pushback. So I like it. I mean, I know you like it.
2 years ago, ago, right before SHOT Show, we had the ability that when they first rolled this out, and the guy was like, it was a prototype gun at that point. They were like, yeah, try. We're all like, everybody who walked up was almost like, Okay, whatever. Yeah. And the same reaction almost time after time. And I watched about 10 to 15 people go through it. They get up and go, boom, holy crap. And then like, bam, bam, bam. And then they wanted to like go through ammo runs. And it was like, okay, it's a couple shots each. And
Right. Yeah, exactly. It was a super cool rifle that most people just didn't give it, a shot. And so anyway, as Rob said, we all shot it. Someone just called me. I'm sorry. It kind of threw me off. As he said, shot 2 years ago. Someone, he brought out this rifle. We were able to shoot it. Every one of us, I was one of those people, walked up and I was just like, kind of like, what? Why?
Why?
And then, as Rob said, you'd shoot it, and transitions from targets and targets at long range became a lot easier to hit that second shot. First shot, you can always usually hit what you want, but that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, that's when it starts coming into play. And we'll throw up my target. Believe me, this is not the best target. I'm not proud of this. I don't shoot much anymore at all. Basically, these shows are when I shoot, and then every once in a while I'll shoot one of my full autos, which really doesn't help me. So
let's do the whole shoot.
Yeah, we'll show that right now. And so, as you saw right there, pretty tight group, especially for me being unsupported, standing up, and rapid fire. I mean, it wasn't like rapid where you go to the range and you hear some of these guys where it's like, bah, 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 bah. It's not like that, but I was doing a consistent, fast pace, so that's something that you would actually maybe do,
And then you set it up on the bench, and let's take a look at that.
Tried to draw a smiley face.
Almost. You almost got it.
Right.
So close.
Right. So with the bench, I tried to do a little bit of a smiley face. I almost got it. The last couple shots went a little bit weebly wobbly. But you can see there pretty much the outline of that smiley face. So it's very accurate in the fact that I was able to go, okay, here, 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 here. And then the last two, I just got excited. You know what I mean? You just get excited. So, but no, don't worry about those last two.
It's 25 yards for crying out loud.
Right, yeah. Right. And that's the cool thing too. That's at 25 yards. So you can see it's a very accurate rifle, and that's not me taking my time. That's not me with a bipod. That's not anything that someone that would want to actually take their time to do would do. That was just, hey, I want to show how accurate this thing is, even when I'm going quickly. So as you can see, it's a great rifle. The other thing that's cool is they make a bunch of different configurations. So handguard length, what comes with the butt stock. They have PRS stocks. They have different things. So you have a lot of choices with them.
Is there a pistol version of this?
I don't think so yet. I haven't seen it yet.
Man, I just think that would be awesome.
Yeah, and as we said last time, I don't know what's going to happen here with pistols. More and more every day, they're saying that the ATF is going after pistols.
Total on ARs, is that what you're saying?
Pistols, anything. Like, as long as, like 9mm CZ Scorpions and anything that the ATF right now says, oh yeah, that was a pistol, you put a brace on it, it made it legal, that they're looking at right now.
Wow.
And so, I mean, it's supposedly a big deal. See, this is the hard part with guns, is there's no, like, unless the NRA says, hey, this is what's going on, there's no real, like, one authority. So, if the NFA review channel says, hey, this is happening, and no one else says it, is it real?
Right.
And I'm sure it is. Believe me, I don't think anyone would really put out wishy-wash on something like that. But at the same time, I don't have my ATF agent calling me going, hey, Michael, we're looking at pistols to redefine them maybe, so, sell through your inventory and don't really reorder anymore. They don't do that. Like Q, when we were talking about the other day, they put them on a list of do not sell for a little while.
Right.
My ATF agent didn't call me. How do you actually know that these things are on the ATF list besides following people on Instagram and Facebook?
Wow.
I mean, that's where I got the info from. It wasn't, and then from Q sending me an actual email. But these days, where do you go? The ATF is not very open about this stuff. It's not like there's a website us dealers can go check that says, oh, this gun's been added to the list of you can't do this with it. There's nothing like that. So it's very weird time right now, especially with the election going on. There's just so much. There's so much going on. How do you follow it all? So I've gotten a couple messages on the pistol stuff, and it's a little scary. So a lot of people says, oh, who cares? That's only one thing. Well, one thing leads to another, and that's the way our freedoms go away. So
exactly. Yeah.
So anyway, that's a whole nother story though. But hopefully they do come out. I agree with Rob in a pistol version. I think it'd be really cool. Also, it'd be really cool in the fact that I feel someone with an actual disability could shoot the gun easier.
Yeah.
Some people lose their fingers, have no ability to actually pull with their index. So, but they have a thumb, and excuse me for saying this, they have a nub or something.
Yeah.
To me, there's more options there than having to come around the front and pull back and instead of just going straight down. So the gun is super cool, super cool. I love it. I love the fact they put a dead air mount on it that allows you to use a dead air can, one of the best cans in the market. We sell a ton of them. It's got a minimalist stock on it, and it's got their proprietary grip, of course, because you got to have the ability to use the thumb.
Right.
So, and then the cool thing is safety is where the trigger used to be. So, kind of like a hunter style safety, push forward, pull back, super easy, super straightforward. Everything else is all the same. It's all the same trigger components and everything else, safety, bolt release, all that. So it's an AR-15, just trigger move to the back.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that is the Blackwater. God, I get there's so many black
this,
black that. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. Blackwater ammunition. They're known for their ammo. They got into the shotgun and rifle game. So next week we will be looking at the shotgun from them. So tune in next week. I am Michael.
I'm Birdman.
And we'll see you next time.
You bet. Hey, thanks for subscribing.
Make sure you check out thehubaz.com.